Nope. See ya.
Nope.
Okay, you want to do that?
You
Yeah, let's
assume
do
they're
it.
immortal.
All right. Warding takes effect. You're really not supposed to do it that often within the city, but the UGM will probably look the other way this time. So, you enter her home.
Just like walk up to one of the cops and like push his hand off the doorknob and then pop it open.
He looks really confused when Warding goes down. It's like, what the hell?
Should be wearing gloves, of course.
Naturally.
Don't want to leave fingerprints.
No.
Maybe
What's
he's-
your big monster hands? They don't leave fingerprints either.
He goes home and reports to all his conspiracy friends that he just experienced lost time.
Got his "I want to believe" poster up behind him. In his video log, his vlog.
Vlog.
All right. Inside, it's a mess. It is a horrific, total mess. There's blood everywhere. Like, worse than you killing 5 guys in cold blood. This is just horrible.
Wow. Okay.
It looks a bit like you'd have to count like a total number of fingers because it's just that bad. But there's probably at least 3 to 4 people like spread around the house, and I mean around the house. It's pretty bad.
The old murder victim so fat.
Looks like somebody got mad at demon cats in here. Inside joke. No one else will get it.
Damn that Sato family. Look around, see if there's any apparent cause to it. If it was just they got torn apart with, say big scary claws.
I guess that'd be perception.
Okay, let's go for my horrible perception.
That's good enough.
Woohoo!
Kasumi realizes she's been wearing the eye patch on the wrong eye all along. Oh, I can see now.
It looks like someone, like a person, like a person that was just a person. Well, maybe they had normal hands anyway. Just ripped a person apart. Just tore.
Raw strength, like perhaps a beast strength.
Maybe. You're not sure. They were really damn strong, whoever did it, though.
Okay. Head upstairs, maybe, or well, no, they probably don't have an upstairs. Take a look through the house. Try not to disturb too much.
How would anyone know?
That would be really, really funny.
I'm pretty sure it's already plenty disturbed.
In fact, Disturbed is playing on the radio.
Ew.
Well, no, because
Terrible
if I'm-
choice in music, too.
If I'm going through this place and they've already got like cops all over the place and swarming the place, they've probably got people with cameras and the like all over the place. So if all of a sudden everything starts moving again, and then wait a minute, this wasn't here 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, you're just looking.
Yeah.
On that note, I will also give you one other thing. With your pretty decent perception check, I will make you feel good about that 7. Despite the fact that blood's everywhere, it almost looks like someone just treated the entire house as like a canvas and literally painted with blood.
Oh.
As a side note, Yukinori would probably have asked you guys to take pictures of anything you find.
Yeah.
You got a cell phone. It probably has a camera.
If this is the
Japan, it's
future.
Japan in the future.
Yeah, this has got like
Yeah,
this has got like 8 cameras on it, and it's waterproof.
Her eye patch has a little camera in it.
It's actually an eye patch. Small eye.
Oh, that was a joke I was going to make. I was
but
going to
yeah,
type
she'll-
it out so it made more sense, but
Yeah, she'll take pictures. Hmm. And I'm guessing from the body parts laying around the place, is the lady anywhere in this pile of body parts?
That would be another perception check, and good God, you better roll high.
Oh, good God, I better roll high.
Do it.
I definitely
can't
did
tell.
not roll high.
You cannot tell. The destruction is
Can
just
you-
that bad, you have no idea.
What about DNA samples?
It's just
I
a
don't
CSI,
walk
those will take weeks.
Yeah, I don't walk around with a CSI kit, and we don't have a Bram Stoker hanging around.
Start spraying with your UV lamp. Don't look at the bedroom too closely.
I have a
Yeah.
suggestion, maybe.
I
You
will
could-
take suggestions.
You can walk out of the house, deward the place, and just ask a cop.
That'd probably be a good. Yeah, but
The cop's like, whoa, what happened?
Whoa. Yeah, she'll walk back outside, probably get behind the barricade, just stand right at the front, and then go, okay, it's off.
Time picks up as normal. Well, not really time per se, but everyone's stops being frozen and they move on. And
She's
one
literally right in front of one of the cops.
Yeah,
at the
cop looks
barricade.
really disturbed because he's like, you weren't there a moment ago. But then, he's supposed to be like a nice person, so he kind of like nervously smiles and informs you to get back, in a nice way.
But what
Please
happened
sit
here?
The entire family here just awful. Just never seen anything like it. They just got. Well, I probably shouldn't say.
Flash your badge.
I don't have-
Flash your cleavage.
You can always name drop Yukinori, Detective Ishizuka.
Interesting
It's
prospect.
kind of his job, investigating this shit. He should probably be
She's
there.
here on an errand for you.
Yes. Yeah, that's probably not going to work, but okay.
Do it while undoing a button on your top.
The guy just keeps staring at her eye patch.
Oh, don't make me. I have a
Kasumi
drawing
comes
where
home.
she doesn't have the eye
Kasumi
patch.
comes back extremely offended. Why does everyone just keep staring at my eye patch?
All right, so
Well,
you're
because
going
she's
to.
wearing an eye patch, so there could be anything under there.
True.
So you're name dropping Yukinori.
Like a mouse.
Detective Ishizuka.
All right. Of course, the cop knows who that is because all cops know all other cops everywhere.
Always.
But he probably is from the the Akihabara branch. And anyway, he says, "Oh, Ishizuka Senpai or whatever they call senior
Yes.
cops." Yeah. This lady, she lived here, and I don't. Just the family was ripped apart, but we can't find any of the young lady's parts. So we think that, actually, this part he like leans down low and like lowers his voice and is all. I shouldn't say this, but thinks that the current thought floating around is that there's been a kidnapping of the young lady.
I see.
They have no eyewitnesses. There's no one that saw them leaving, but she's not here. And she's not at work, and they can't really identify where else she might be. So that's the thought.
Well, I'll have to report this to Detective Ishizuka. Thank you very much.
Or she was the one that ripped them apart.
All right.
Dun dun.
That'll be
And
in for
then
Kasumi then?
Yeah, she'll turn and start walking now.
All right, Yukinori.
So Yukinori's in the back room here, or maybe down in the UGN base area, and he's got one of those cork boards. He's got a whiteboard next to it. He's scrolling down notes, connecting things with strings. He's got headshots, all the pictures that people brought him from all the scenes, and he's staring at it. Time
Well,
passes, drinking
Before
coffee.
you get too into that, I'm not going to let you escape from a approach.
Yeah. playing
I'll
here.
also-
It's in method.
I'll also
So you got
text
one of those-
Yukinori what I've found out and send him pictures.
So you got one of those clear acrylic boards.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
He's gone out and had miniature models made of each person who disappeared.
yep. I got
3D
them
printer.
on a tabletop thing. You know, it's a model of Akihabara.
They're all like in different poses.
One other thing I'll bring up that isn't encroach is if you show the pictures around to the team. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sakuraba instantly knows what's happening in the pictures of the artistic blood drawings.
Oh.
Mysteriously knows.
Mysteriously. Because, well, that looks like a lot of the handiwork of the person that she may have known in the past.
Dun dun dun.
Done!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to explain it without saying too much.
Is there like anything you could have told me about that? Other than I know this guy? Maybe?
Well, the thing is, you probably doesn't want to say too much about it.
Okay. Well, I guess...
You obviously looks, a little bit shocked at it. For reasons that aren't because it's a huge pile of blood.
Mhm.
Rather, it's like sort of like look of recognition.
Someone you know. Someone you knows. Wink. Alright, well, Yukinori doesn't have the heart to, go all Batman on a little girl.
Swear to me.
Swear to me!
Rachel!
So he's just going to basically take all the information he has. He's going to feed it through his data collection team back down at the UGN. And he's basically going to try and... Well, first off, he's going to see what more information he can gather, see if he can find any known patterns about this type of kidnapping, any known information about like abandoned warehouses, storm sewers, places where people could be hanging out in the underworld around here through the research team. So I guess I'll roll for that. And so I put what's my dice bonus at now at 71% encroach?
Still 1, yeah.
And I'll have a miss bonus of 3 for my research team.
That's a miss bonus.
Yeah, it's up there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh, do we get the encroach bonus on everything?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Huh.
I guess we should have had that, but my bad.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Yeah, that might have saved me from getting frowned at by tattooed men.
Alright. Well, with a roll that high, one of the most immediate things that you come back with on your data collection team is that this sort of artistic blood spatter and kind of like painting of walls is well known by the assassin to be the calling card of the assassin Predator.
If only we had some aliens to fight him with.
So we've got a name for the killer at least.
Indeed. One other thing that also comes up is that when you run Ryoko Ogata's kidnapping and try to find information about that, a lot of people that have been involved with Ryoko Ogata have also died in that same exact manner. It's actually almost as if everyone she knew, and I mean literally everyone she knew, was murdered overnight.
So there's some kind of pattern is what you're saying.
Indeed.
All right. Well, at this point, I guess Yukinori is going to tack that up to the wall, and he's going to stare at it, and he's going to try and use his detective's intuition to perceive any other patterns that he may be missing.
There's some thinking music happening.
Thinking music is, shots of him drinking
It's a
coffee,
montage.
Definitely criminal montage.
rubbing his temples, all that stuff.
Brow furrowed.
Give me a straight mind roll.
Not a perception check? It was an intuition thing.
Perception is looking around.
I'm looking for patterns.
All right, fine. I will be generous and let you roll your higher stat.
Okay.
Will he be able to GAN this?
Damn.
He GAN'd it.
He didn't perceive all sorts of things.
His eyes have like built-in enhance in them.
Enhance.
Enhance.
There is something you don't really know anything about Kayamada, but you do know some things also about Takeru Ichigaya, but no one went to his house, so they didn't see anything. You also know some things about Toka Fujiyama because Kasumi was able to spy on that whole incident with her. So one thing you can connect. Well, actually, you can't. You didn't learn that. No one who looked into Ryoko.
That was
The office lady.
That was her. Okay, and you didn't do any sort of internet check, so I couldn't reveal that information. Terrible.
I'm sorry, I just went there. What I'm good at.
We've only got the one hacker.
I can hack things, it's just that I hack them into pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't see any patterns just yet, but I'll let you apply that roll to more investigation if that's okay.
All right.
Essentially, you're not able to discern any patterns, but some miscellaneous small things come up, like you think that you need this and that information, so you're able to target specific types of inquiries and things like that. And your data collection team, of course, helps you out with that. One thing that they're able to ascertain is that Ryoko Ogata's social life was, well, fantastically huge. And because, of course you found that out because a lot of people are dead that she seemed to know. But one part that you didn't know about that is, like I mentioned, she has kind of psychological issues. One of her, she's seen shrinks, and one of her shrinks kind of labeled her, perhaps sarcastically, as having what he called rabbit syndrome. It's kind of a really extreme separation anxiety, in that if she's ever alone, she gets extreme anxiety.
Okay.
So essentially, she had a lot of friends, and she was really social, and she seems to have engineered herself such that she was never alone.
So if she's that popular, would we be able to, like, I don't know, Alta Vista her?
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's probably what your data collection team did. You went through like Japanese future Facebook,
Okay.
things like that. Of course, all of her friends are dead now, so.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for our investigation.
Indeed, but since you did that, go ahead. If you feel like it, you can roll me another encroach roll and make another perception check.
Oh man, I'm gonna die.
Suck negative.
You'll be fine.
Oh.
Average roll.
All right, sorry, what was the roll you wanted me to make?
Perception.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Did you say a 10 is like a hard check?
Yeah.
He perceived.
You instantly make this connection that Toka Fujiyama had this whole bullying thing where no one seemed to love her, and Kasuga Kyoji gave her exactly what she needed, someone who would sweep up, deal with all the problems, and take care of her. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, Ryoko Ogata seems to have her worst nightmare come to life, which is where everyone she knew, literally everyone, was killed. It's almost as if someone seems to be intentionally manipulating these people into certain reactions, and since you know they're potential overids, it seems like they're deliberately trying to be awakened.
Good God. They're forcing awakenings. Those bastards. So at that point, I guess we'll have Yukinori compile all that information and upload it over to the UGN servers so everyone else can see it.
Right.
He collates, prints out a nice presentation for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's
He does up a PowerPoint.
A future PowerPoint.
Nobody
Please.
pays attention.
He's using Prezi.
for some reason he's got a high-speed dot matrix printer.
Helps me think.
He's even got the tear paper. Do they even make that anymore?
I make it.
That.
Morpheus.
It's Morpheus.
It's perfect.
It's got a 2600 baud modem too.
Do you know what that is?
Someone in
Please
the
tell us in
comments
the
will say
comments below.
2400 and correct you.
We're like, guys, I think I got something here.
Well, he did find something, which is in fact the motive that seems to be what False Horse is after, is to make potential overids into actual overids.
I haven't gotten much sleep.
Kazuya nonchalantly hands Yukinori a throat lozenge.
Fisherman's friends. Thanks.
I've actually got a box of those right here at my desk.
So Yukinori will, basically his report will break it down into what he's learned and the patterns that are present in the MO of the goofs.
The doofs?
Goofs.
Oh.
It's super offensive to say that in some parts of the world,
I have no idea what it is.
Well, never mind. If you're from a part of the world that finds the term goof offensive, let us know in the comments below.
That's great. Alright, I will also be merciful since you rolled a frickin' 20, and state that with all the information you've uploaded to UGN servers, the UGN itself is able to give you the information as to where these people potentially may have been able to been kidnapped to. Like, they have probably like a short list of like the predators' safe houses and things like that.
Is it another abandoned warehouse on the docks?
No, actually, it is actually a really nice, like a house in the suburbs, actually.
It's always in the suburbs. It's like a poison slowly spreading across Japan.
By this point, we've all tuned him out. As he becomes increasingly hard-boiled. He started narrating his life like he's an old gumshoe detective story.
She walked through the door to my office. Her gams seemed to reach up to heaven. Just talking to himself in the background. Everyone's gone. I knew this dame was trouble. Okay, let's go hunting.
Yeah. The UGN is also able to narrow down with the idea that they need some place that essentially they could, like, if they're awakening them, they need some place that's kind of quiet and also not prone to exploding, because newly awakened overids tend to have reactive powers and do things that may be regrettable.
As we all know, because we've all done that before.
Yeah.
Like ripping apart their families.
That's possible. But yeah, so it basically they conveniently enough narrow down to just one building, which is in fact the house in the suburbs. But they know that there's actually there's been some work done on the basement to reinforce it. It's actually labeled as a potential torture site.
Yeah, so he's a Martin Wenger type.
Yes.
If you know who Martin Wenger is, let us know in the comments below.
And so I say that as we travel to the next scene and into the house, we transition to or rather we stop recording.
And we will. So until the next time, all the best.